you will see Christians live in fornication, lying to themselves, and they will say, well, we are in the era of grace. You will see somebody will come out from the house of fornication and come and hold mic and sing. Sometimes you will even see some rubbish thing go on in institutions like this. Pastor will call a member and say, you see, you have impregnated 3 ladies in the choir. You better fix that rubbish. If it was in the days of Moses, you would have died. What are you saying, oh God? People are living in sin, and so there are many Christians that are comfortable in sin, because when they come to church every day, just say, well, you see, Jesus have done anything, nothing will happen to you. Oh God, 2 Timothy chapter 2 from verse 19, the standard of the Lord standeth sure. There is a solid foundation. God knows those that are his. Everyone that named the name of the Lord must depart from iniquity. In a great house, there are not just only vessels of gold, there is also of silver, of wood, and of hay. He said, anybody that purges himself, he says, some for honor, some for dishonor. If a man purges himself, he becomes a vessel unto honor. So you have many people who have a faulty understanding of what grace came to do. They come and they tell you that, well, you see, we are in the era of grace, and you see a brother and a sister live in fornication. People can even come from the bed, they are living together. They come to church and they say, lift up holy hands. They are lifting up holy hands. There are people that, whereas that person who is saying lift up holy hand just came back from the bed of fornication, and because he thinks that there is nothing, where you see we are in the era. You have a faulty understanding of what grace is, because the first error this perversion brings is actually the error of lasciviousness. So somebody tells you that, you see, you will not come into condemnation. You will not come into condemnation. Are you taking the work of Christ for in vain? Jesus knows those that are his. Can I be honest with you? Many people will wake up in hell. Somebody will carry malice in his house for a month, and he said, well, we are in the era of grace. Didn't you read what grace came to do? Grace came to teach us to say no to ungodliness. And when Jesus was talking about these things, he said, see, I didn't come to abolish the law. He says, except your righteousness even exceeds that of the Pharisees and the Jews, you will in no way enter the kingdom of heaven. There is a glorious standard. It's a standard of holiness. And so when people don't have a full understanding of what the gospel is, they camp in one ground and they quote plenty scripture to tell you that, now you see, I am this. See, nobody is stopping that dimension, but it's holistic. Now, this thing I'm saying, I'm not trying to say when you say I'm the righteousness of God is wrong. It's very correct. But that righteousness is actually supposed to be validated by your life. This week, I had a testimony from a man of God. He said he was traveling from Lagos to somewhere, and then when he entered the bus, here is this preacher, preached powerfully and prayed for everybody. Immediately the atmosphere changed. Even the driver that was playing P Square changed his P Square message to Domwe. Everybody took cover. He said him personally as a pastor, he had to carry a Christian book and start reading. And while they were going, guess what happened? They got to a place, this hold up, and the same preacher, they were selling palm wine. He said, give me 2 kegs of palm wine. When he said that, boss now said, pastor, even you? He now said, no. You see, in the gospel, he said, okay, leave that thing. Give me 2 bottles. Everybody started ordering. And the man of God said, God told him something. Your life has weight than your words. He literally killed the atmosphere. God has started something, but he couldn't control his lust.